It's a busy Saturday night in the K, as it should be. We got 7 games to go through, let's not waste a second. My name is Andreas Sachenko, you're watching Daily KHL Update. We head over to Nur-Sultan, Kazakhstan first. Boris defend the S against reigning champions Red Army. No scoring in the first, so pick it up from the second. Pavel Akolzin makes a rink-wide pass to Alejandro Serov, but his shot hits the side of the net. A few minutes later, a very rare side. Red Army give up a 3-on-1 rush. Roman Starchenko sets up Arkady Shestakov on the spot, and he's robbed by Ilya Sorokin. Phenomenal save by the Islanders prospect. The red and blue finally break the deadlock in the last minute of the period. Bogdan Kiselevich dials in from long range, and that's his 3rd of the season. They add a security goal to their lead midway through the 3rd period. Anton Slepashev lets it rip from the blue line, and Mikhail Grigorenko takes it home. Boris rolled the dice with the extra attacker down by 2, but it doesn't work. Kirill Kaprizov scores the empty netter and climbs back on top of the league with 13 goals. Ilya Sorokin has a great night with 25 saves for his 4th shutout of the season, and Red Army take it 3-0 on the road. Next stop, Chelyabinsk. Struggling Tractor faced the rivals Avto and Belize, who have also been in a slump lately. Scoring is not an issue in this one, but first we get to see a huge save by Jakub Kovac. Early in the first, he sticks his pad out and stops Yaroslav Kosov on a high-quality chance. And then it begins. Late in the period, Alexei Vasilevsky wristed into the back of the net for his 4th of the season. Pavel Datsuk draws an assist on the play. Less than 2 minutes later, Slava Litovchenko redirects Denis Bodrov's shot from the point, and Avto and Belize lead by 2 after 20. Second period now, the Virstas have a man advantage, then Sexton shoots it from mid-range, it bounces to the left circle, and Datsuk scores on the broken play. It's 3-0 now. Tractor get on the board as well a few minutes later. Demir Mansurov tips a pass coverage as rookie Alexander Shepler purchases his first career KHL point. 3 minutes later, Avto and Belize restore a 3-goal margin. Captain Nigel Dawes with a tap-in from the blue paint. Anatoly Goloshev gets the primary assist. A little later, Stepan Kriponov chips it out into the neutral zone. Artem Borotkin loses his balance, and that paves the road for Andrei Abidin. It counts after video review as the overhead cam provides the best look at it. 5-1 after 40, but Tractor showed teeth in the 3rd. Midway through the period, Vitaly Kravtsov gets his lumber on Borotkin's shot and gets his first goal after returning to Chelyabinsk from New York Rangers. 27 seconds later, they pull back to within 2. Yaroslav Kosov blasts it home from inside the dots. But it doesn't go further than that. Avto and Belize protect the 2-goal lead and take it 5-3 on the road as Pavel Datsuk finishes the night with 2 points. We're moving on to Helsinki, Finland, where Jokerit play host to Torpedo. This is the 3rd meeting of the season between them. Torpedo won the 2 previous bouts 6-5 and 4-3. Both of them went to overtime. It doesn't come to that tonight. The Jesters open scoring 11 minutes in. Alex Grant receives the puck on open ice, steps up and shoots. Brian O'Neill taps it in for his 8th of the season. Torpedo get back even late in the period. Ante Pilstrom can't clear the puck. It's tipped by Mikhail Vornikov, and Jordan Schroeder whams it home. Tie game after 20. Jokerit regained the lead late in the second as they convert on a power play. O'Neill sets up Mikko Lehtinen in the high slot, and he sends it in for his 6th of the season. Third period, Veli-Matti Salminen blazes to the net, tries to go wide on Andrei Tikhomirov, but Torpedo netminder pokes it loose. A few minutes later, Schroeder tries to make his way through clogged center ice, loses the puck. That creates a 3-on-1 rush, and Henry Ikonen essentially puts it away. Jokerit beat Torpedo for the first time this season. 3-1 is the final. We travel to Podolsk, Moscow region now, where Vitesse meets Severstal. Homeside open scoring in the last minute of the first period. Alexei Makeyev shoots the puck, cuts to the slot, and beats Rafael Hakimov wide. That's a beaut. 1-0 Vitesse. They double their lead 6 minutes into the second period. Alexander Semin circles the net, plays it to Ville Lainen, who fires it from the blue line, and Makeyev finishes the job. Midway through the period, scramble in front of Vitesse's goal. Vladislav Kodala skates around the cage, goes for the wraparound, and he's denied by Ilya Yuzhov. we get to see a huge hit towards the end of the frame. Vladislav Provolnev plays his butt into Danilo Moiseyev. Watch that helmet fly! Severstal get a goal back middle to the third period. It's a power play tally. Adam Lishkin nets his 7th of the year. But that's all they can get. Makeyev scores twice, Semin gets 2 assists, and Vidas win 2-1 at home ice. We're now in St. Petersburg. SKA lets him up against Lokomotiv tonight. The Virstas won 4-3 in overtime a week ago. That game took place in Yaroslavl. First period, Artem Simchonok Karista from the right wing, and it's snared by Ilya Konovalov. He saw it coming all the way. Early in the second, SKA turned the puck over on the breakout. Stefan Da Costa has all the time and room in the world. He shoots and it rings off the bar. Soon after that, St. Petersburg get a man advantage. Now Ilya Krupov lets it fly from on top of the right circle, hits the iron as well. SKA find the back of the net 7 minutes into the period. Sergei Plotnikov passes it from Gretzky's office, and Janas Kampanen scores the 2nd of the season. Late in the period now, SKA with another power play opportunity. Alexander Borobanov takes a quick shot from the hash marks and it hits the goalpost. It's a game of inches, as they say. Lokomotiv get the equalizer just a few shifts later, as prospect Nikolai Kovalenko celebrates his 3rd of the season. In the last minute of the period, Ilya Kovalkov gets 5 in a game after the play was already blown dead. He headbutts Anton Lunger following some exchange of pleasantries, and Lokomotiv get a long power play attempt. It spills over into the 3rd, and it's crucial. Stefan Da Costa scores from the doorstep, although officials and everyone else for that matter needed to take another look at this. Great save by Magnus Hellberg on the play, but it was just behind the goal line, so it counts. Loko managed to hold on to the Flames' lead, and as Da Costa extends his point streak to 5 games, Yaroslav will take it 2-1 on the road. Battle of Tatarstan is what we got for you next. Neftekhimik hosts Agbars. The Virstas won the first bout of the season against the Wolves 3-2. But Neftekhimik have been hot lately, and they get even hotter in this one. Alexander Chernikov opened scoring just under 6 minutes in. Late in the second frame, Marat Khairulin loses his defenseman, skates to the area in front of the net, and scores his 3rd of the year. Less than a minute later, Pavel Paradin converts on a breakaway. That gives Neftekhimik a 3-0 lead as Paradin has his 8th. And with 7 seconds on the clock, Andrei Sergeyev drills it past Adam Radeborn to extend the lead to 4 goals. Agbars wake up in the second frame and outshoot the Wolves 18-0. That's right, Neftekhimik don't take a single shot in the next 20 minutes, but Agbars managed to get only 2 goals back. First, Matt Fradden slices it into the net from the doorstep. And 3 minutes later, Denis Zaripa finishes off the tic-tac-toe play on a power play. Neftekhimik spent a lot of time playing shorthanded after Khairulin was set up for clipping, but they pulled through. The Wolves win their 8th straight, 4-2 easy final. And just one more score to tell you about. Admiral beats Spartak in exciting fashion 4-3. The game winner was scored by Denis Viktorov midway through the 3rd. And that's it for your daily KHL update, but do come back tomorrow for 5 more games, including SKA St. Petersburg versus Dynamo Riga and Dynamo Moscow against Avangard. My name is Andreas Sachenko. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.